This land has quite a history, a very dark one, rich with human pride and greed. I should know, I saw it firsthand. Listen, the powers that be might have changed its name from Bison Valley to Sanctuary, but you can't erase the sins of the past. Although, you can create something better. A haven for prehistory, where the guests are more enclosed than the dinosaurs for once. Are you up to the task?
The Biosyn Sanctuary? I thought that human influence here was prohibited.
And yet, an exception has been made for Din. For me. Our client this time is rather important, and they are hoping to expand this beautiful sanctuary. This is to become a destination where guests can see and learn about dinosaurs in their natural habitat.
Well, that's quite the sales pitch. Hey, look at this. Goosebumps.
It's the kind of contract we've been dreaming of. We need this to go well.
A major goal of the conservation sector is to show the world how wonderfully majestic these animals can be. Education is half the battle, and a sanctuary like this is the perfect place for guests to see dinosaurs in their natural habitat.
That also means that we shouldn't be setting up paths or buildings or anything like that in our main sanctuary area. This time, the dinosaurs are as free as possible, and it's the guests that are enclosed. Makes you think, huh?
This opportunity is the pinnacle of what the conservation sector wants. We must make this a success, but for the ecosystem to thrive, you'll need more dinosaurs in the area.
And the client doesn't want any dinosaur synthesis on site. This will be a glimpse into the wild ecologies of tomorrow. That also makes this place an amazing research opportunity, so we should grab some photographs while we're at it.
We sure about the synthesis limitation? You know, an old contact of mine, Louis Dodgson, you might have heard of him, was all about the genetic potential of dinosaurs. I hear he even had a whole immensely profitable dino-based pharmaceuticals thing going. I wonder where that ended up.
Popping up generator. This needs some work.
We have an Alpha Zero security event. Eyes up.
I have no idea what that means, but it sounds serious. I'm saying it now, managing directors get priority into the emergency shelters, right? Right?
It means we've got carnivores approaching the park. Big ones.
And they look hungry. Even in a sanctuary, dinosaurs are having trouble getting their fill. Well, more evidence of how much these animals need our support. We're doing good work here.
I'll pat myself on the back when the hungry meat eaters have been tranked and contained, thank you very much.
Approaching asset.
Asset spotted. Assuming control.
respond.
Fueling generator.
Heading to collect the asset. Asset collection request received. Assets in the air.
Those carnivores are highly developed predators. The way we keep them content here is to make sure we provide what they'd seek in their natural habitat: food, shelter, companionship.
They're really not all that different from us humans. Except they weigh tons. And can easily tear you in half. Obviously.
Ever heard of the saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you? Because I'm pretty certain that the dinosaurs haven't.
A power outage? Yet more sabotage? Must I add a liability clause to every contract I sign for you, or can we control this?
No. We can control this, right? The client won't know what happened. It's just extinction now trying to make the place vulnerable to more wild dinosaurs. Build up to their big, scary threat from before. At least that's what the ominous emails they sent me said.
And you're just telling us this?
I was getting around to it, and now I have. Huh? But we can assign blame elsewhere later. For now, what do we do?
Restore the power grid. Then, setting up a new tour wouldn't hurt. They try to stop us, we create something incredible. The site is pretty amazing from the ground, sure, but it's spectacular from the air. Let's give our guests a whole new perspective on this park by setting up a balloon tour.
Oh, hello there, productive revenge. I know you well.
This so-called sanctuary already needs to expand, and later it will need to expand again. Is this a sustainable solution, or is this a stubborn delay to the inevitable?
Have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Great job earning that new patch of land. Now we just need to make it, usable. That means proper transport. And I figure we look at the nearby Biosyn building for inspiration. The Hyperloop. Now that's moving our guests around with style, huh?
Time is running out. Our research is almost ready. We hate that you have led us to this. The dinosaurs had their time on this planet. The modern age is not suited to them. Humans are not suited to them. How can you be blind to something so obvious? Extinction Now are among you. We see everything you do. If you stop your work, we will stop ours. If you continue, the result will weigh on all our consciences.
This latest message sounds desperate. For the first time, I'm actually concerned.
What did they mean when they said they're among us? Is there a mole in our ranks?
In life and in business, I've learned that the quickest way to get ahead is to trust no one. Except me. I mean, you can all trust me. And you can especially trust me when I say that we need to get back to work before we lose momentum. Factory whistle is blowing, huh? Lunch break's over.
Still no word on where Extinction Now is located. Wherever it is, they're hiding their tracks remarkably well.
There hasn't been news about an attack or disaster either. We still have time to track them down before their threat, whatever it may be, is carried out.
Let your contacts investigate while we continue our work. Focus on what more we can do for our clients around the world.
Displaying the dinosaurs in their preferred environment isn't just educational for our guests, it's great for our animals. We should tweak the enclosure setup until it's just right.
A higher park rating is a reflection on us all. And that includes you, of course. I want you to get a park rating you'd happily wear as a badge of honor on your chest. Because I might actually do that if it's good enough.
Falling apart. To accelerate up. Out of time. Risk. But. Please, we need help!
That was That was Lily's voice at the end. I don't understand.
Well, there aren't many ways to interpret that. It's clear that Lily has been working with Extinction Now, at least in some capacity. I'm sorry, Kira.
That's quite an assumption, George. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for this. More to the point, she said she needs help, so we must help. Need I remind you, Lily is a good person.
Good? I think that's a relative term. I mean, you know, good to the cat isn't so good to the canary, and good to the big hungry dinosaur isn't so good to the goat, for instance. Chaos tells us that. Wait a minute. Hello there. Hey, I'm getting sent some numbers. I see their coordinates. That's interesting.
A location? From Lily? From Extinction Now? We should go there as soon as we can.
Oh, yeah, rip off the bandage. I'm sure that we're going to love what's underneath. Most people think it was the islands, Los Cinco Muertes, where modern dinosaurs originated. But no, not true. It was in the minds of ambitious visionaries. Hammond, Lockwood. Where they dreamed, chaos followed. This estate was ground zero for that fateful dream, and ground zero for the dinosaurs' entrance into the world at large. Well, now it's quite a mess, and you're gonna need to clean it up. I can't say that I'm surprised.
There's a pretty huge mess to deal with. Jeez, what happened here?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. History. Repeating itself. Look at those enclosures. The dinosaurs running loose. You know, this was another attempt at controlling something uncontrollable.
Everyone, thank goodness you're here.
Lily, where are you? Are you okay?
I'm close by, helping people evacuate, but there's no time. I tracked Extinction Now here only to find it like this. Please, bring this site under control. I'll find you later.
Okay. I'm guessing they've been pillaging tech from the manor to fuel whatever they were trying to do here. And Lily doesn't know that her voice disguise thing stopped working, does she?
I don't think so. She probably panicked and called for help on the first comm she could grab. Looking at this site, whatever tech was changing her voice must have been broken.
This is all a lot to process. Wait, Kira? Are you okay?
Yes, of course. I can handle this. Lily doesn't matter right now. Dealing with this dangerous situation would look excellent on Din's record. So let's focus on the task at hand.
work.
Shot off target.
Hit recorded. Confirming asset. Reassigning roles. Helicopter taking damage.
Got some infrastructure damage. We have detected
New jet vision incoming.
Please respond. Personnel, immediately proceed to your assigned assembly point.
Asset in range. Good shot. Shot missed. In range. Means the storm is over. New objective received. Confirming asset. Reassigning roles.
Personnel, immediately proceed to your assigned
Inbound on that repair request. Confirmed. On the way for that repair job. Leave the repair to me. On my way for that repair. Got some infrastructure damage.
Immediately proceed to your assigned assembly.
Repair. On it. Copy that. I can fix it up. Got some damage here.
Heading to collect the asset. Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Personnel, immediately proceed to your asset transportation complete. Patrolling the area. Let's deploy. Attention. Detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Immediately proceed to your assigned assembly point.
I'll take it from here.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Please remain calm and proceed to an evacuation exit.
Heading on patrol. Task received.
Incoming asset ID.
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset requiring collection. Transportation underway. Damage found, but I'm on it. en route to collect the asset. Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset delivered.
Transportation underway. Attention personnel. The park is open. Guests will be arriving shortly.
The drone to work. I'll fix up this bit. How are you getting on over there? Did I miss any survivors?
Lily, you betrayed us. You betrayed me. Why? How could you do that?
I'm sorry, Kira. My young raptor.
You know, I don't think sorry will cut it. How could you be so callous to those animals? To just cut them out of our ecologies when they only just arrived?
They did not just arrive. You make it sound like some kind of miracle, but those creatures do not belong in this time. Their struggle to adapt should be evidence enough. Nature would have proven me right, but you rejected nature. You thought that these dangerous, desperate animals could just happily live alongside humans. We cannot coexist.
You used to love dinosaurs, Lily. You were there at Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
Yes, and I couldn't stop them falling apart. What does that say about how dangerous these creatures are? I'm sorry, Kira, truly, but you are misguided.
Misguided? Misguided? Lily, to be so close to self-awareness and yet so far. Newsflash, this whole Extinction Now operation was trying to control nature just as much as Hammond ever did. Except you, in your self-assigned wisdom, thought that destruction was the answer. It's a clumsy tool to wield on the best of days.
Turn yourself in, Lily. This is over.
You know I can't do that. I hope I see you again, under better circumstances.
Her comms are out. But we have a name and a face now. We'll put out alerts and bring Extinction Now to justice.
Regardless of Lily's beliefs, I want to reassure you that doing nothing for the dinosaurs would have been the true crime. You should all be proud of your work.
That's right. And I know I can be all doom and gloom, businesslike and serious, but I do believe in our cause. And I'm pretty fond of all of you as well. Great work, everyone.
After all your work, the dinosaurs finding a place in nature seems more achievable than ever. But the place they find might not be what you expect. Extinction Now's predictions may yet come to pass. The dinosaurs may struggle. Human greed may rear its ugly, exploitative little head. One thing is for sure, nature and the dinosaurs will find their own balance, and this world will change yet again. A rebirth, if you will. It's going to be delicate, uncertain, chaotic, but thanks to people like you, not without hope.
Guess what? The lawyers looking after Lockwood Estate got in touch, and Kira wasn't around to answer the phone. Now, long story short, they're impressed. With us, with Din, with you. They've asked us to be the guardians of this place. Not a bad outcome, right? Being a loyal and charitable boss, I am gifting you the land. You earned it. You do still work for me, though, so feel free to build something that makes me look good. But, no, Kira would kill me if I didn't say that we do still have clients elsewhere. And, fair warning, there might still be a few Extinction Now bad eggs out there. Either way, we should polish up those parks until they glitter like a golden Cabot Finch bust. But there I go, talking about the plans for my future penthouse, huh? So, here's the target. 5 stars across every site, got it? I'd say good luck, but I would make it sound like anything less than perfection was an option. I really want that penthouse.